Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to Tech Traffic. So today we got some important things to go over. So like a while ago I made a video about an iPhone and a WearOS. That was actually my first video in this channel and I got pretty good views. I got about 2,000 views. I think that's a good amount for a first video. So this is just a sequel to that. Now we're currently about 2K views of that. So I'm really thankful whoever subscribed. Thank you. Hopefully we keep this channel going. Whoever watched this also subscribe for better content later on. So enough of the introduction, right? So now let's move on. Alright, so let's move on to the first one. We have today four main important things that are kind of different from what we already had from the iPhone and WearOS. Now this is Android 11 and WearOS, so there's a little bit more upgrades, more stuff you could do with this. So the first one is messages. So first important thing is that the iPhone before, when it was with WearOS, it didn't have a lot of compatibility with messages. So you could see all the notifications and messages, but you can't really reply back to either mails, just messages or WhatsApp or Facebook or anything that you can reply back into a regular phone. You can't do it on the watch. But now it's different now because if it's Android 11, both are Google. It's more compatible. Same with like the iPhone and the Apple Watch. You could text back on an Apple Watch. So yeah, that's the big difference. And I feel like that difference is going to be a really huge jump because many people, for me, it's just the main reason I use mine is to text back. I sometimes answer calls. That's also important. Yeah, so messages really had a huge bump. Alright, so the next one. So this is main. This is answering calls. So before previously in the iPhone and the WearOS, there wasn't really, you could answer calls, but there was a lot of lag between, sometimes it would say continue the call on the phone, so that was kind of annoying for me when I was using the iPhone. Now that I switched to Android with the Android 11 software, it's actually way better. The speaker is actually clearer, and whenever I answer calls, it doesn't always take me to the phone back unless it's locked. The phone is locked, then it takes me back. So yeah, I think that's a really big, huge advantage jump. You don't have to, especially in these times, COVID times, you don't have to always reach with your dirty hand through your pocket and unlock your phone. Rather, you just use your watch and tap it. So yeah, it's way easier and neater. So now move on to the third one, connectivity. This is honestly more important than the first two ones, the phone calls and messages, because this one, when you're far away, you need connectivity. If you're going out or something and when you're coming back, if you're leaving your phone and going for a run, if you come back, your watch has to reconnect to your phone. For the iPhone and WearOS, it would happen, but you have to go into the app and record it again. So it was kind of really weird. But with Android and the WearOS, actually, when you go far away, leave your phone at home and you come back, it works well because when you come back, it automatically connects instead of opening the app again and doing it again and again. It's kind of really annoying. So yeah, that's actually a big upgrade of connectivity. It's probably because just the connectivity of both, because they're from the same company and almost the same software. So that's it. Let's move on to the next one. So fourth one, last one. It's the camera. It's also pretty important. Not actually the first three ones are the most important. This one is kind of So this one is camera. So whenever I'm using my watch, when the camera is open through the watch has the camera app. So when I use it, the basic features that a camera in a phone is already in this. So stuff like taking the camera, like a shot, or zooming in, zooming out, flipping the camera, or switching between photo or video. It's pretty obvious that those features are already available in this. But with the iPhone, actually, that didn't work because now that I'm using an Android, it's Google's camera, so the app was actually available in my Play Store on my watch. But when I had the iPhone, the camera was Apple, so it was a different software. So I had to have an Android to connect my camera to that camera, so it didn't work at all. There's not lag, nothing. It just didn't work. So I feel like that's actually better with this, because suppose you're putting your phone far away and you want to take a picture. You can just leave it there and have like your whole family or something just press it on your phone like a selfie stick, but you don't have that annoying cord of a selfie stick just hanging and be like, what is that? So it's way better with the Android and the WearOS. It's actually way better than the iPhone compatibility. Alright, so finally, this is my conclusion statement that I have to give. Alright, so if you're gonna buy the Android watch that I have right now or any other version of it, WearOS, not just the Fossil, or you can buy other companies that run WearOS. Say, all of these features apply to it because they run the same software. So the only difference is software. So the thing is, if you have an iPhone, I would highly recommend that you would rather buy an Apple Watch that's suppose the Series 3, which is at a 199 right now, lower price than before, or you can spend money on the SE or the Series 6, which are higher quality ones. But if you're buying this one for $250 and you have an iPhone and you don't have the mindset of changing to an Android later on in the future, it's better. I recommend you just buy the Apple Watch, because if you have this any Wear OS device and you're using an iPhone, there's not really much difference between this and a Fitbit. If you look at a Fitbit, you can see only messages, you can read notifications and everything. You cannot reply back, you cannot talk, you can look. So it's basically the same thing, this and a Fitbit, if you have an iPhone. But if it's an Android, it's actually way better. It's not even close. Just the same features that an iPhone and an Apple Watch has. It's the same compatibility of an Android device and the Wear OS device. So if you have an iPhone, I would say it's just a waste of money to buy this. But if you were going to switch to an Android, then this is actually a great idea. So if you have an iPhone, don't think about this. Just try to get the 199 price tag of the Apple Watch Series 3, which is a little bit older, but it should be fine. Or the SE or the Series 6 that recently came out this year. Make sure you guys look into that. So that's it for today. I'll catch you guys on the next one.